And welcome back to Let's Play Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. I keep calling it a different thing every episode, it feels like. Last time, we finally rescued the princess, but she's gonna throw herself into captivity again. So, I guess we should go stop her? So, let's go to Wave Ocean, because why the heck not? Okie doke. Wave Ocean with Tails, meaning it's actually really stupid, because it's literally the first half of Wave Ocean, just with Tails. That's all there is to it. Which is also hilarious because you actually play part of the same stage again, with Tails. Yeah, you skip the rampy part because, well, Tails can't go through ramps. This is actually a hard stage to S-rank because you have to actually be very perfect with rings, and also dummy rings are stupid because you can't even find your own rings if you get hit. We finally get to see that in action. I would suggest not using this loop. I would suggest flying over it. Save yourself a little bit of hassle because you can actually fall off loops in this game, so try to avoid using loops if possible. Dive bomb all y'all, not dive bomb. Dive bombing would involve something different. Yeah, see, I can't even tell where my rings are, so I'm just gonna go for these ones. First person. You have to be very careful with first person because you'll usually die. You'll usually get hit by stuff when you're in first person. So don't use first person except when you have a... Oh, I actually took out the enemy. Only use first person when you have a very clear shot. And you're not surrounded by a bazillion enemies. These guys are invisible, but you can actually still see them. Plot hole. Typically invisible enemies are the leaders. So if you're in a group of enemies and you spot an invisible one, always take it out first. Also, you're not really explicitly... Oh, there's metal. Good to know. You're not explicitly told to do this because, well, there's no rainbow ring. But you can actually just cheese this part. Because you can fly. Which also makes this level really, really broken because you can fly. It's like... I don't know why they thought it'd be a good idea to play Wave Ocean twice. Especially because Tails is such a... OP character. He always is. Like I did like a, not a speedrun because I didn't do it fast, but like a sort of fast playthrough of Sonic Adventure the other day. Man, Tails is broken. I finished, like, Tails' longest stage, in my opinion, is Ice Cap, because you actually have to play the level. Every other stage with Tails, I pretty much finished in, well, except for Speed Highway, because that one's just kind of long. But every other stage except those two, I finished in under like a minute, because I just flew straight to the end. I cannot wait till I get to Sonic Adventure, which I will get to eventually, because I want to show off all the Broken Tails strats, and there are a lot of them, trust me. Windy Valley is my favorite because you can skip like the entire level if you know what you're doing. I actually did it by accident on my last playthrough, on my test run. Yeah, I actually did it by accident. I forgot you could do that. Yeah, I finished the stage in under 40 seconds. So yeah, Tails is just a little bit broken in most games. Also, you can also destroy the piers with dummy ring bombs, so don't. Don't do that, because you actually need to land on something. I have no clue which rings are mine, and which ones are bombs. Yeah, that's the hard part with Tails, just rings. And I died, because I couldn't gain any vertical height there for some reason, because I was holding down the button and he wasn't going up at all. So I think I hit like an invisible ceiling or something, or under the, like near the platform, but not on the platform, because I don't think I was actually flying under the platform, just near it. Also, all those archers are gone, so you can't actually cheese this part. You actually have to fly the normal route. You can't just land on the arches. Gold ring's right there, and they practically shoot you straight towards it. So that's Tails' level. Again, you depend a lot on ring score and just overall score, and in addition to time bonus. So it's actually one of the harder levels if you ask me, but we managed. No, wait, that's not what I'm saying. It's one of the harder levels if you're actually trying to play it legit, but it's actually one of the easiest levels if you want to just break everything, pretty much. Not that. It's like, if you want to just complete the level, it's not bad, but if you want S rank, it is bad.
You've wasted so much of my time. If you had cooperated with me earlier, I wouldn't have had to do this.
What are you trying to do, Dr. Eggman? Why do you wish to revive the flames of disaster?
Did your parents ever disclose to you anything about Solaris? Solaris's secrets are in his eternal flames. His power can change time, and even manipulate the fabric of time itself. I wish to obtain this power, and dominate everything in this world. From the past, all the way to the future.
You wish to rule over time?
Yes, truly. And the secret, it remains dormant in you, Princess. The Princess of Soliana and the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Once I have everything, the fate of the whole world will change. And one of the beautiful gems is just ahead.
Chaos Emerald located.
Finally. Now, let's go collect that Chaos Emerald.
And that's the problem I have with this game. The Chaos Emeralds really aren't a thing until the very end of the game, which, again, we're not getting through at this part of the game. Because this feels weird, because they're so important in every other Sonic game. But like this game, I can't even keep track of where the Chaos Emeralds are, because time travel. It's so wibbly-wobbly that I don't keep track of this. Go to the ancient castle! Oh, so we have to pass a test. Get you out number 2 pencil, because we gotta do a test. We gotta do the test because, frankly, Kingdom Valley, which is the ancient castle in question, is the longest level in the game. On the first playthrough, it usually takes around 10 minutes. On the second playthrough, it usually takes around 10 minutes. So, you get the point. It's really long, so we're just gonna get the tests over now. Wrong way. Okay. Oh, is this the stupid part where you have to actually go through New City just to get to the forest? Maybe I have to actually talk to the dude first. Because I know it's in the forest. I just don't remember who to talk to actually get to the forest. Because everything is closed off right now. This guy looks like Mario. That's the joke. That's actually Elisa's theme, by the way. I think it is, at least. Okay, let's talk to peeps. I saw the bishop over there. Okay, that's cool. Oh, duh. We talked to the bishop, and then we get teleported, I think. Not to spoil too much of what's gonna happen. We should also go to the shop to see if anything new is available. Also, I figured out why Elisa's character model is so weird is because her pupils are disproportionate to the rest of her head. Tornado is useless. Don't buy it. Slow is actually useful, so buy it. Blue basically causes you to lose control and probably hit an enemy / fall off a cliff, so don't buy it. Yes, you would think going fast is a good thing in a Sonic game, but in this game, it basically means you lose horizontal control. Okay, so now we can get into a glitch. You select gems using the D-pad, left or right. Problem. Do you see that gauge? The instruction manual even says this. The gauge is supposed to deplete as you hold down the right trigger, or in the PS2 version, R1. Problem. As Sonic, it never depletes. Like, it never depletes. You can permanently slow down time as long as you hold right trigger. Wait to the old castle of Soliana has been— oh wait, he's not old. It's been a while since anyone asked if that. The old castle is a holy place, and only those of the royal family may enter the entrance, blah 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 blah. So we gotta do trials. Okay. So yeah, it's super broken because you can spam it infinitely. And frankly, it makes all the S ranks for Sonic a joke because you can dodge things so easily. Again, that's why I was saying Red Gem is so broken, because you can use it all the time. Again, if it was limited like it was meant to be, it would actually not be that helpful. Trial of Knowledge is actually considered the worst trial of the 3. Because it's memorization. It's not knowledge, it's memorization. Blah blah. So we have to touch warp holes to go to faraway places in a flash. If you think that sounds oddly specific, it's because, well, we'll be hearing it quite a bit. Use the red gem here, slow down time, save yourself some trouble. Save the frames. See, that's what I'm quoting. I've heard that line a lot, so that's how I know it. So now we're in the 2 area. Go through this one, I think, and then you should be on the tree. So go through this one. Oh, whoa, whoa! It almost just shot me off. And then I think this one, and then hit a spring, and then wall jump. Again, if you don't know the order, it's really long, and you have to hear Sonic say touching warp hole takes you to faraway places in a flash every single time. So make sure to just Google it, or follow this guide. Either way, S rank. Piece of cake, right?
That was incredible!
I'm just looking over to be like, oh, is footage actually still working? Because after Flame Core and the Metal's a Radical Train, it's like, maybe I should actually be cognizant of if the recording is actually working or not. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be glitching, so we're still good. I can't English today. Trial of Courage. Who does he remind me of? The guy looks familiar. Like he reminds me of somebody, but that's beside the point. Test of Courage is actually really easy if you have the red gem. If you don't have the red gem, it's actually kind of a pain. We'll get into that a little bit later, but we do get another gem that's even more broken than the red gem. Broken in a good way. So what you want to do is go after the invisible enemies to get point scores. Like point bonuses is what I'm trying to say. Also, red gem makes it easy, so you don't have to like worry about projectiles as much. You can dodge projectiles more easily, thus making your overall experience much more fruitful. Also, you have no rings, so don't die. That's literally the only other advice I have for you. Don't die. But that's kind of goes without saying. So see, yeah, slowing down missile enemies is actually very helpful. We'll be using this a lot in Kingdom Valley, which may seem a little bit cheap, but frankly, I don't care. It's like the only way to actually conveniently do certain levels, so that's why I'm using it. But yeah, S ranks are a joke with Sonic with the red gem. So yeah, definitely make sure to pick it up. Can. I think this is the leader. Yeah, it was. Sometimes you get a point bonus, sometimes you don't. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. These guys are a little bit tankier and shoot lasers. The best part is you can practically take out enemies before they even spawn. So that was the test of courage. That was pretty easy. It's just basically a matter of getting the leader out. And then just getting a good time bonus. And voila, done.
That was incredible!
It's always 30,000 for Sonic. I think Shadow has a few that are actually 40,000. But Sonic's are consistently 30,000, so you should be fine as long as you get that many. Yeah. The test of knowledge is the one that throws people off the most because it's so confusing. The test of love, the most difficult trial of them all. We'll have to see about that. This is actually the easiest S rank in the game in terms of a mission, not in terms of stage. I'd say Rouge's Tropical Jungle is actually the easiest S rank for a stage, but for a mission, this is actually the easiest S rank. Next to talking to the captain, of course. Captain one that is actually about the same. So you just basically choose between Amy and Elise, and then talk to the dude. That is literally it. It's impossible to knock an S rank if you know what to do. I don't know why they made that a thing. It also has creepy implications about Sonic and Sonic's feelings for this Elise, but that's a story for another time. Cough last story, cough. we got exactly 30,000 points, so I'm pretty sure you're meant to do it really fast. Not a whole lot of room for error. I'm pretty sure you can actually glitch it, so there's actually another way to get to Kingdom Valley, but you can't do it quite yet because you don't have the right power-up. In any case, Kingdom Valley awaits. Bad Eagle. And we end up on the roof. And this is where we end off the live. How did you get up here? You know, in Sonic Adventure onwards, Tails can't pick up Sonic. But in the old games, you could always lift up Sonic if you have like a second player. Why didn't he do that in this case? Skip those trials? I don't know. Also, Knuckles isn't here for some reason. I don't know where the heck he is. Probably guarding the Master Emerald or something like that. But in any case, enough ranting. Next time, we enter Kingdom Valley, but first, the medals of Tails' Wave Ocean. So, Tails' Wave Ocean, the first medal is right behind all of these enemies and the rock right there. Piece of cake. Second medal is actually near the lighthouse at the checkpoint. Just jump down, and the medal will be sitting right below the dock. On the rail, just follow the rail, and you'll eventually get the medal. Piece of cake. Further in, it's the fourth medal sitting on one of the huts on the dock. Fifth medal is actually not up here, it's actually in the cave towards the left of here. But I personally find that this gives a really good vantage point to actually reach it, so that's why I did that. Number 6 is right up ahead at the spike gate, just fly and then drop, and get the medal. Number 7 is towards the rail section, the end of the rail section. It'll just be in plain sight, floating off to the side. And immediately after that, once you hit the checkpoint, there's another medal between the arch, ironically close to where the medal was in the first place, in the original stage. Number 9 is on the final beach, near the lighthouse. In fact, it's actually just directly behind the lighthouse. And number 10 is on the way to the goal. It's just in these rocks near the goal ring. So, that is all of the medals of Tails' Wave Ocean. Pretty straightforward, actually. In any case, next time, we will finally go to the dreaded Kingdom Valley. So thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Sonic 06.